what I have on here. I have seller support up. What is that? Let's just double check it. Oh yeah, we don't need it to say seller support. Flash sales in the bin. There we go. Now we're all caught up. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody's doing good. So today is day number 674 in a row that I've been live on Whatnot. 674 days, which is crazy to me. Every time I say that, it's, whoa, what happened on my screen? Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to start running some flash sales. I hope you guys are all doing good. Welcome in. My name is D Archivist, and you can call me D. I'm on every single night. If I'm not on during the Insomniac hours, which is usually 11:23 p.m. Pacific time, and then I stay until whenever. I'm on Tuesday mornings at 9:23 a.m. Pacific time, and that's when I have my seller support chat show. It's called Coffee Talk and Tech Chat. I've been doing it for 3 years. So I help sellers. I'm a community host for Whatnot. So once a month, I have my community chat show that is for Whatnot. And sometimes they give swag away for me to give away. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. What's up, baby Huey? How are you doing? So I'm going to do a flash sale on some positivity stickers, which is basically for like a replay, but you do get stickers. That'll be running in the bin right now for the whole duration. So if you guys want to ask any questions, feel free to do that. So I'll be doing flash sales while we're doing like a little bit of chatting. Dawn Morning, Dawn Morning, welcome in, my friend. I'm actually in the OBS tonight. So I got all the fun stuff. Don't worry. You're going to have a little squirrel in your face. What's up? How was your show? What were you doing tonight? What were you doing tonight, my friend? Thank you. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Dawn has been on Whatnot for you're 3 years already, right, Dawn? Let's check it out. Star sapphires and rubies. Oh my goodness. I feel like that's like pretty amazing. Did you guys get any good stuff? Did you get educated? I saw some amazing loose natural gemstones. Well, Dawn is a professional here, 3+ years. Yeah, you just did 3 years, right? Wait, let me find your profile here. I feel like you just had 3 years, but I don't know. It's hard to keep track of everybody, you know? Tina, hello. It was 3 just recently. Okay. So look, Dawn is a Premier Shop. She works her butt off to keep that. It's a lot of work to keep Premier Shop going. She has a 5.0, 5.0 on her reviews. She has over 6,500 reviews, you guys. 1 day average ship time. 1 day average ship time. I don't think she has a shipping person. I think it's Dawn Shipper. Have you gotten somebody to help you? I don't think so. It's a Dawn only. All her. A me, myself, and I seller. 1 day average ship time. She's sold over 27,000. She's getting close to 28,000 items on Whatnot. I'd say that's pretty spectacular. She has a YouTube channel, you guys, Dawn Morning. Check it out. I don't know that she has a lot of content, but she does have a lot of, I think, live streams on there, right? Yeah, and maybe she'll make some when in her spare time. Right, Dawn? In her spare time. Is really impressive. And every time she hits 1,000 more followers, she gives away a diamond, a real diamond on Whatnot. Yeah, she's a certified diamondologist, DCA. And she's actually an applied jewelry professional, GIA. That's pretty amazing. Um, that's pretty good. You work hard. I remember when Dawn was not Premier Shop. And she was really working hard to get that. And so she's doing it. 27,000 items. She's just a student right now. Yeah. I remember when I met her, she was, I don't know, she just was starting in that GIA program, I think. Or were you already in it before? Anyway, thank you for the raid, Dawn. Everybody give Dawn Morning a follow. Yeah, I feel like you were just starting it. And I've been on the app over 4 years now. 4 years and a couple of months. Would I be able to check to see if I have Pokemon? Well, I could just answer that. I do. But I'm not doing a Pokemon selling show tonight. I do have some Pokemon that I threw in the buy now, like empty containers and stuff like that. But like actual cards, I am going to schedule a Pokemon show. Yeah, this month I'm going to have one. I have some vintage. I have like reverse hollows and different. I have some pretty decent ones. But like I know like some of the ones I like to collect, they're not necessarily like money cards. But I actually just went through some of those to do them. I might try to do one next week. Yeah. But I definitely am gonna have a Pokemon show, but I'm not really selling them tonight. Yeah, I want to advertise for it. Like I said, Wednesday I'm gonna be doing jewelry. I've already got that all ready to go. Yeah. Sorry, caffeinated TCG. I gotta advertise it. I don't want to, run some bangers. If there are, I don't know. Graduate gemologist program started in 2023. Okay. I feel like I met you in 22. Were you on the app in 22? No, you were on 23, huh? Tina, how are you doing? Welcome in. All right, I'm going to start some flash sales in the buy now. 22. Okay, so we're all started about, not all, but, we started about the same time. All right, let's see. I'm going to run, and if you guys want to look in the buy now, I have like a lot of items. It's like 914. So I usually run stuff on flash sale. Um, I think I'm going to do the same thing. Yeah, so I typically sell like smalls. I like smalls a lot, and I put them in the bike now. I've run them a few times. We can run. Let's do a poll, and then I'll give you guys a choice. How's everybody doing? Tina, you have your time is coming up pretty quick, right? I saw that you said I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing really good. I cannot complain. I kind of actually was like tearing apart my OBS the other day because I bought another camera and I added another one of the little cameras for that side so I can switch it. We got another raid. What is up? T Kaiser's Cat Pack. Welcome in. I feel like this is just perfect. Are you ready? Are you ready? I feel like this is just perfect for the raid. Welcome in, friends. I hope you had a really fantastic show. Yes, nothing like a dancing cat. Meow. That's right. Hey, you know what? No problem. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good show, and I'm sure you're exhausted because if I'm guessing you're East Coast. Yeah. You guys check out I can't open your thing because I have this poll thing up. I bet you are. I bet you are. Let's check it out. Look at this. This seller is Kai's Barn Finds. Beautiful vintage barn finds. 5.0 review. 1 day average ship time. 1.7K sold. So almost on the road to 2K. And then it looks like, oh, Mama's Uranium mini set. Tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. they have a show. Check it out, you guys. I bookmarked it. I don't need any more uranium, and I really love, they reply to everybody who leaves feedback. That is really good. Yeah, like 90%, 95% they reply. That's pretty amazing. Good job. Yeah, that's really important. Meowza. Exactly. What's up, sassy goat? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do Bitty Pops. I think do I have Bitty Pops in here? All right, I'm just doing a poll right now for you guys. Thank you once again for the raid. How are you doing? Let's go. We got mini brands, toys, flash sales. Um, hold on. Guess when I started whatnot? Today. Today? Are you really gonna sell? Yeah, you started on the first day. Welcome in. Okay, I put a poll up there. Let's see what you guys say. Did you sign up to sew? I feel like my coffee is needing some. My tea. I made tea. It's kind of strong. So I'm gonna just do like flash sales, random ones. If you guys see an item in the bin, let me know. I'm happy to run a flash on it. So you're asking me to guess when you started on whatnot. Uh-oh, look at that. You have a whole tray of them. The toys I didn't list, but the food stuff I did, and I can run that on flash sales because I listed a ton of it. But I can also run it as an auction. We'll let the poll run for a minute or two. I hope everybody's doing good. Thanks for being here if I haven't said it yet. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, a lot of nights I'll be talking, but like I'm like, you know what? I need to really sell some stuff. So I want it to like fund my trip. I'm going to the Austin meetup. They actually have all the agenda, the schedule. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm so excited for the production workshop that they're going to have. I'm looking forward to like upping my setup. Okay, you joined Whatnot buyers in November 2020. I technically became a seller a year ago or so. Okay, so November 2020, huh? Were you looking that up? You got the info? Yeah, they just updated the website. Yeah, they updated it. I don't know when, maybe a couple days ago, because I was on it a few days ago. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But some of the workshops are at the same time, which sucks. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. You got an email? I don't even check my email. Rarely ever. Okay, I see flash sales and then I see the other one. I probably should check my email, but I just kind of never do because I get so much crap. Whatnot began in December of 2020. Yeah, December of 2020, I think it was. I don't know. Maybe 19. I feel like it was, oh yeah, maybe it was technically, okay. It was, I feel like it was December because their anniversary is like December either 2020 or 20, I don't think it's 2019. I feel like it's December 2020, maybe 2019. No, it was December 2019 because they just turned 6 years old. Yeah, it just turned 6 years old. Wake up, chat. Is that what you wanted me to do? I see. Hello. You're welcome. You were here before Michelle. Hey, I'm doing good. Thanks. How are you doing? I was here, I think, even before, but Michelle has been on, I think, I don't know, Michelle, are you in the bathtub right? No, she's asleep. It's 11:30. Um, I short a little bit like after me. You remember, I know, I remember our first day. I was trying to remember when. You never know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna run flash sales and then I can run some of the mini brands too in the flash sales. I have a lot. I actually put over like 100 and something. Okay, so I'm gonna run flash sales. Michelle, are you in the bathtub? That's like a thing, okay? It's like an inside joke. I can't wait to see Michelle. She's gonna be going to the Austin. Yeah. I guess I better not say it's not my place to say that, but she has said it in her shows. Yeah, I have a thing. I met her already. Yeah, I met Michelle. She's like my friend from way back from the beginning. Like I remember her going to the other shows and I do remember that like the first week or so. Yeah. Cuz some of the shows when you remember people, they didn't have very many people in their streams. A lot of us didn't. We only had a handful. You just found that hilarious. You guys, you're slap happy. I love it. I know I never yell wake up chat, but I felt like it. Plus I have this really good mic right here. Yeah. So do I have a thing with her? I do. I have a thing with her. Don't be jealous. She's hot stuff. Yeah, we all know it. I just love her. I think she's a good person, you know? She's a really good person. Yeah. She is hot stuff for sure. I mean, that's her nickname. That's her little pet name I have for her. And she's so much fun. She really is. I've met a really great group of people on Whatnot when I first was doing it. Okay, so I'm running. I have my screen blacked out because I use OBS just in case you guys were wondering. And so I'm gonna run flash sales. It'll go for like a few seconds, and then I'm gonna go into the next flash sale. So they'll kind of go fast. So pay attention if you do swipe on something, because you might not be swiping on the right thing, and that's your responsibility. So I want to make sure you know what you're getting, right? So I'm running this Hello Kitty lotion. It's really good. It does smell like kind of like a birthday cake. Yeah, I think I have one left of those. And then I have just like some random silent screamers, sleepwalker action figure. And if you guys see something in the bite now and you want to make an offer for, feel free. If you didn't know, the shipping automatically bundles together. So the max shipping for 5 pounds is $9.21. So if you get something like it's a pound, you're gonna pay the $9.21, okay? But you can still get up to 5 pounds. So if an item's 1 to 2 pounds, it's gonna ship 2 pounds, and you can buy 3 more pounds for that same rate. But I don't have max shipping turned on. I usually don't do that because I have some heavy items in my buy now, and it just makes no business sense for me to do max shipping on heavy items when they combine like that. Yeah, because sometimes I do it, but not too often. Okay, let's see. We're going to run some blind bags right now. And like I said, if you had a request, just let me know. I'm just going to keep running it. But sometimes it takes a minute to get it on. Yeah, so Michelle's Deals, who we're talking about. Great seller. Awesome. She's also a community host too, um, with us on the Whatnot team. I know, huh? I remember I remember Moon Sky. Moon Sky might be coming in. Moon Sky Vintage. I remember her first show. And I just told her, hydrate, be yourself, and just show up and have fun, you know? And she didn't show her face at first. She had her little like background. And then she was selling I forgot what she was selling because I bought a couple things from her in her first show. And then I think I have a clip of it. I have to look. And she started like January of 23 on Whatnot. Yeah. And then there was a few people that I was trying to think how I met. I mean, vintage decor, like Kefe, as you know, vintage decor and Whatnot was really, it wasn't even a category. Like when you started, that didn't exist. When I came on and oh yeah, yeah, that's all there was. Pops were so huge on the app. Are you talking about Pops the seller? Pops the seller. I don't remember them. Or Funko Pop, one or two. But Funko Pops were really popular on this app. Like that's all you saw. Now there's so many different categories. You don't just see the Funko Pops anymore. But I used to see them all the time. Yeah, because I would buy some sometimes. Um, yeah, I don't. What is the seller name? Pops. He was your gateway. Oh, that was his name? I don't think I remember. Let me look. When I see the logos, sometimes as long as they didn't change. Oh, that must have been the nickname because Pops is like some young kid now. Yeah, the account Pops is like a young kid. That's not a seller. Maybe it's with a Z. Maybe it's with a Z. You know, people change their name. Anybody that had a Z on there doesn't have like a lot of followers. Yeah, maybe they have a different name. I don't remember them. Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna have to find it. Find it, and I don't remember them. What did they sell? Vintage? Oh, maybe it is them. Yeah. Mama. Yeah. Bargain shop. I remember them. They still do shows. They still do shows. They had like a black circle with like a tag. I do remember them. Yeah, they're still on there. It's Mam and Pops. MAMANDPOPS. Yeah. They have sold like 12,000 items on here. Yeah. I think that's the one. I follow them. Yeah. They had like this room with like everything in it. I just haven't seen them in such a long time because I think maybe they took a break. Yeah, I think let's see their reviews. No, they didn't take a break. They have a lot of feedback. You love him? I remember them. Yeah, so back in the day there was no vintage category. And I think when I came on the app, vintage decor was just starting. So there was a handful of people. Um yeah, a lot of people who are in vintage today were not on the app then. Nope. Nope, that's where I started. I did vintage decor. I loved it. But then I wanted to do some different stuff. And so I haven't gone back in vintage decor, but I still sell it. Sometimes I'll put my shows in vintage decor. Yeah, vintage decor like blew up on Whatnot. It really did. It's kind of crazy. He sells the stuff you call vintage. Yeah, he sells like everything. He does a lot of cards though. I remember he was doing cards. Like a lot, he'd have lots of boxes of cards. That I remember. I never bought from them. I think maybe early on. Yeah. That's cool. I know some people, it's like you find somebody from, when you first start on the app, and then, they leave, they go try something else, and then you discover different people, or you can't find them again. You end up not being able to find people, and it's kind of a bummer sometimes. Right. Let me see if I can, oh my gosh, what is this? I was trying to run this thing, but it's kind of, no, don't be sorry. It's totally okay. All right, let's see if we can run some of the I have a couple of baby three. They're little petite cat heads. So I'm gonna just run some of those flash sales. I'm like really tired tonight. Yeah. I told you guys yesterday my daughter was back, so we did a whole lot of nothing. Did everybody have a nice Easter or Passover today? I hope you did. We went out. My daughter and I stayed home because she was just jet lagged. She was trying to get like rested up, so because she doesn't go back to school tomorrow. And so we went out. I took her out to eat and we got like poke bowl. We found a new place because ours was closed. Like a lot of places are closed, obviously. And it was nice. It was kind of nice going out with everything closed because there was no people. There was like literally no people. And so it made it easy. But a lot of big places were closed. But we went to this place. It was good. What's up, YouTube? How are you guys doing over there? Let's see if that did end up working. Oh, it did work. Okay. Let me just see. I always like to kind of comment. Oh, but it always does that thing. Hello, doubled. You watch the dogs lick themselves, and I think I pissed my best friend off. Oh no. Sometimes things happen. Hopefully you guys can make amends. Yeah. Hopefully you can make amends. I know both my best friends text me today and sent me pictures, and one of them I was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Like her kids just seems like I blinked and they grew up so fast." And then my other best friend who I've been friends with for 42 years, 43 years. Yeah, after 43 years, you're just like, whatever, right? Um, she's gonna be a grandma, and her first grandkid is gonna be born soon, which I can't believe. I can't even believe it. It's a trip. But she was kind of out my way, um, and I was gonna see her, but I told her you needed to let me know like before. Yeah, because we were just tired. So we didn't. I mean, I would have. But my husband and my son went to visit my husband's dad. And then my daughter, she had the choice, but I was like, she's an adult. So I was like, do you want to stay home? Do you want to go? She's like, I'm tired. So she got to get back on this time zone because she's waking up. She woke up at like 3 o'clock? No, like 1 o'clock in the morning because it was like morning in Italy. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. She's grumpy because of that. Okay, let's see. I'm going to run some of these. Let's go. It was kind of hot today. It was kind of really warm today. I couldn't believe it. I want to say it was like 87 degrees here. But I usually I have two huge sliders, so I usually close them up, get that morning air because the morning air is nice and cool and crisp. I like to get that air in, close the two sliders, and then just close the drapes like I'm a vampire, pretty much. It does help though. I don't have to turn my air on right away. Yeah. I mean, it is April. It is April. Yeah, it is April. Okay, let's run some of the mini brands. I'm going to run them in flash sale. So I have a ton. I have books. Um, I already have all the flash sales, I think, set up. So they'll run for whatever allotted time I left in there. And then these are just all like hardcover, I think. But they're miniature books, okay? They're not full size. There's a dime or a quarter in the pictures to show you the scale of it. So if you buy one, I know the shipping says like $4. It's just because that's what shipping costs. They're too thick to do PWE. Because if I could, I would do that. But they're also kind of rigid, so I definitely can't do that. But what happens is they all bundle together, and you're paying for basically 1 to 3 ounces. I have it at the lightest I could go because they go in a little box. If you buy like 2 or 3 of them, if you buy any of the toy items, they automatically go in a little mini box because I don't want them to get messed up. Yeah. And they're packed nice. So these are all the mini brands I'm kind of running right now. And I think most of them are like a buck off, 50 cents to a buck. Yeah, it was warm. Summer's going to be a hot one because I think a couple weeks ago it was 97 degrees. It was ridiculous. Yeah, I was like, dude, how's it so? And then my daughter came back and she said, Mom, it's hot here. So, because she's used to it was cold there. Okay, let's move that one. So that's what we're doing right now. We're running some flash sales. If you're watching on YouTube, you can't bid on any of the items, but you can see them on screen. You can come to Whatnot and you can bid them. Tyler, you gotta go. You gotta go. You're just making chatter that is nonsense. How you doing tonight? Yeah, so if you guys are on YouTube watching, there's like a whole other chat on whatnot. Hey Valerie, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. I hope you're good. Okay, let's see. Um, okay, I'm gonna type in mini brands some more, and I'm gonna run some toys or whatever. Hey, you know what, Tyler? You're right. You should go. Bye. Okay. Little troll on the YouTube. Bye bye, Tai Tai. Yeah, it's so funny. The comments were kind of hilarious. It was like, we're not gonna, don't beg people for money. And they were trying to shame me. It was kind of funny. It made no sense at all. But it's good for the algorithm, I guess. I don't know. I was like, okay, makes no sense. Okay, why is this item not flash selling? I think they could see you, they comment, but it doesn't show up. I'm not sure. It's just someone that's just they try to like rage bait you, I guess. I don't know. I've been in some of the streams on YouTube and they say some awful comments to people who, they might be, disabled, they might have autism, and they're just really terrible. I don't understand that. Like, go do something else. Leave people alone. Okay, a couple of my items look like they've doubled in here. Yeah, just leave people alone. They're not hurting anyone. Oh, something happened to my list. Oh, there we go. Ooh, I was like, what's going on with that mini brands? Okay, so I'm going to run as a flash sale, and I'm going to run some of these at like, yeah, 20% off. So it like knocks $1 off them. So this is a mini brands poppers. So they're like miniature versions. They're great for like dollhouse, Barbie, collectible kind of things. Here's one that's like little miniature pots and pans. You came back for more. Nobody's asking for anybody for any money here. You've got it wrong. Is that what you guys do, you trolls over on YouTube? Or is that you coming back for more? That's all right. You could write whatever. My feelings, they they're never gonna be hurt again. Yeah, they don't get hurt. I actually was not removed him, but bye bye. All right, let's see what we could run over here. Because on YouTube you can't see the actual pictures on the screen. What's an auction item? Um, so let me just run this one. There we go. I definitely don't have no big ego, buddy. You'd have to pinch off their head and puke in their neck. Kayfabe. They like that kink talk. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Yeah, that's funny. Oh my gosh. Cammy, how are you doing, my friend? You had a show in the afternoon, like daytime? Yo, that's amazing. How was it? I haven't seen you on in a while. Were you taking a break? I hope you're doing good, friend. All right, I'm running a bunch. Seriously, Kayfabe, getting wild over here. They like that kind of talk, though. You're a troll, Purple Adam? Cool. I'm a troll kind of too. Good. You took a break. Good for you. I hope you had a fabulous show and you sold all the things. Yeah, it's important to take a break. Like I take a break every day. Ego. I don't have one. But you know what? It doesn't hurt to have be proud of yourself. So, uh, yeah, I'm glad it was therapeutic. That's awesome. Okay, here's Philadelphia cream cheese. This is part of the Fill the Fridge series. if you collect mini brands. Um, so I'm gonna run a bunch of these on flash sale. Oh yeah, there is like a weird thing with the buy it now. It was fun for a change. You'd gotten jaded. Yeah. You work your butt off when you're doing your shows, trying all the clothes on. Like, I know, like, when you're moving around, but trying clothes on, like, I know how exhausted the other gets. But the clothing thing is like a whole different thing. It's wild. But I'm glad you took a break. You took care of yourself. And now you're back. So that's good. Hey, Lady Vamp, what's going on? How are you doing, friend? I know sometimes you got to take a break. It's a lot, it's kind of a lot of work, but it's kind of like in the beginning. I know you got to just push your business. Plain dress up, right? Absolutely. Don't worry, I'll do you the favor. Bye. God, tonight YouTube has so many mean trolls seeking attention. I love the plain dress up. Yeah. We love that when we're little and we grew up, we still do it. I love that. There's like a weird glitch with my store. Oh my gosh. If you guys are still watching on YouTube, welcome in. Some people just want to make comments, and that's okay. Little bitty skanky turds. Cafe. I wish that YouTube could see the chat sometimes, and I wish you guys could see the chat. Yeah, it's a trip. But every once in a while, you're going to get like a random comment, anyways. I haven't gotten any really weird ones in a while. Maybe you should turn the volume up. I think it's pretty loud. You can't hear me? Do you want me to do this? Did you unmute me? Let's go chat. How's that? Is that better? Yeah, sometimes people, if they're Lady Vamp, you on Android? How do you really feel? You don't want to know. You really don't know how I really feel. Yeah. I literally, my feelings can't be hurt. Nobody can fuck with me. That was better. I was gonna say your volume might need to be up. I sound muted? Really? Let me see what I could do. Let me see what I could do to fix it. Maybe, how's that? Does that sound any better? Wait, where's my audio? It is kind of low. Okay, hold on. Hello. I'm I'm on the same mic I use all the time. Test, test, test. I can make it work. I can go a little bit higher. How's that? Better right here? That picked it up a little bit. Um, Muffled. I mean, I'm not gonna hold the mic. I don't feel like holding the mic tonight, and I don't want. Yeah, I don't want to hold it all night long. It should be able to. I'm just chill tonight. We can raid though. If you guys can't hear me, we'll just raid. Stop, Cammy. Should we raid? I'm happy to raid. Yeah, it might be a little bit low, but I have it where it's like literally almost to the red, and I don't know if that's a little better. I haven't really done anything. There's like a monitor that you could see when you speak, and it goes right to the yellow. If you go to the yellow, then it'll blare in your headphones. Um, I don't know why it does that. Yeah, there's nothing like changed. Let's see. Let me try something else. How's this? Did that go up? Let me try this other. Hello, hello, hello. No, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. I haven't changed anything. I'm chill. What's this channel about? Hey, Ellie, how you doing? Trying to raid people's wallets? Why don't you open yours up, Mark? Max, whatever your name is. No, there's no rating here of wallets. What kind of channel do you think this is? Oh no, it's fine. It's sometimes on different devices the audio is different. How about you guys on YouTube? Are you guys can hear me? I think so. It's literally like at like 70%, so it's pretty loud. I'm not a weirdo. YouTube is like, I'm not a weirdo. I'm not a weirdo. Not at all. Nope, not here. Not here. Okay, one of my mods over here, Max, uh, said, Max, click tip and fork over the green. I love my mods over here. You're leaving? Okay, have a good night. You can't win sometimes. All right, is the volume better? Yo, Todd, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a great show. I love your profile picture. Bye bye, Max. Have a good night, Max. Todd Stokes, what's up? Thank you for the raid. Yeah, I'm sorry if you guys couldn't hear me. I'm talking regular, but I don't want to yell on the mic. Yeah, because it's not. If you're wearing headphones, it's horrible. That's so weird. There we go. I wanted to tag Todd. Thank you for the raid. Okay, Max. Take care of yourself. I'll block you for yourself. I don't know. Tonight's a full moon, or is tonight a full moon, you guys? I know, totally. Oh, Lady Vamp, is that you? You can hear it better on YouTube? Yeah, this so what I do is I multicast to YouTube. Everybody, okay, hold on, let me go back. Todd, thank you very much for the raid. We're having some technical like issues right when you raided, so we were trying to check audio, make sure it was working. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a fantastic show. We're friends. You've rated. I haven't changed anything. I know you do pop-ups, but you sell antiques and collectibles. Oh, you're new doing shows. Well, welcome to Whatnot. You guys like antiques and collectibles, give Todd a follow. No show scheduled right now, but definitely give a follow. I'm guessing just pop-ups. Thank you, thank you. That's weird that it's better. So Lady Vamp, hello Jessica Reed. Okay, wait. Sorry. This is the name. Okay. Yeah. So what happens is when I'm on Whatnot selling or talking, I multicast my streams to YouTube. So it's the same exact. The only difference is when I'm live. The good part about following me on YouTube, when I go live, you get the alert notification that I'm live over there, especially if you have all of them turned off here on Whatnot, right? Okay. So the sound is a lot better on YouTube. I know it's weird. Thank you for the raid, Deb. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're just kind of running flash sales and we're chatting. So thank you for the raid. I know it's so weird, Lady Vamp. I don't know why it's like that. It could be the OBS. I don't know. It's like because it's direct. Sometimes I have a weird thing with the audio, but it's usually with like Android phones. Are you on Android? Thank you, Deb. How was your show? Deb Fane 59. Everybody give a follow. If you came in with Deb, my name is Dee. Nice to meet all of you. Woo! Thank you for the raid. Let's see. I was reading everybody's profile that rated me, so it would be not right if I didn't rate yours. So I like to do that. So Deb is new to Whatnot. We are already friends though. 114 items sold. Um, Shout out North Dakota. Yo. 5.0 review. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad. I hope you had a good one. 1 day average ship time. Keep that up. Really important. And although a new seller, 11 reviews. So sellers that start on whatnot, they really need that, right? So you buy from somebody and you have a good experience and they're brand new, rate them right away because then they get their payout fairly quick. Love all the thumbnails. Things you never knew you needed. Great show title. Um, love the picture. Love the picture. Let's see. I'm trying to see what you sell so I don't have to read all antiques, clothing, toys, a few things that you really didn't know that you needed until you saw it. I love it. That's awesome. Happy shopping, y'all. I can't wait to meet you. What a friendly profile. All right, you guys, give her a follow. I can't. Let me see her shop. Oh, jewelry, all kinds of things, all kinds of things. So go to the shows because you probably got more product in the shows. Thank you, Jessica. You can fight with them. Go ahead. Jessica doesn't have to mind her own business. Yeah, John, calm down. We're all friends here, okay? Yeah. Sorry. I love Lady Vamp cracks me up. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Tonight there's like a group of them. Yeah, I just get rid of them when they come over and they just want to bully. It's like, I- come on. I already removed them. Yeah, I removed them from the stream. I can see the comments, which are good for the algorithm, but they just a lot of times like it's a good way to handle trolls, you guys. So, um, honestly, the best thing to do with troll is ignore it and kick them out of your stream because they're not going to stop until they try to insult you, so it hurts. But my feelings don't get hurt. Like it takes a lot, and even then, I'm not. Yeah. No, you don't have to apologize. Like, yeah, I like that. Thank you for having my back. I just kick them out, and then they it's the same person because they keep coming back with new accounts. And maybe they watch. I don't know. I don't know if they could go in and give you thumbs up, thumbs down. It doesn't matter. It's still good for your YouTube. What's up, memes? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, I can handle. I've had some mean things written in there, but usually I just like kick them out. How are you, memes? Yeah, because it's like, we might be chatting about something on whatnot, and they come in right at that sentence. So a lot of them were saying, like, I'm a scammer. I don't know what else they were saying. I was trying to get people's money, begging. And I'm like, no, I'm actually flash selling over here, which they don't understand that because they only see the item pinned on the screen. They don't see the pictures or any of that kind of thing, unless I have my other camera on. Yeah, so we're going to go back to flash sales and BS a little bit. I'm good, thank you. I'm doing good. I'm just cracking up at YouTube comments. Um, yeah, I appreciate you. You spoke up. It's like, but a lot of them are just, I don't know. I feel like trolls, well, they're people too. They sometimes just want the reaction. That's it. They really do. They want me to say F you and report me, and I'm not going to do that. Yeah, he's decided that my lack of interest is a challenge. 100%. 100%. Yeah. I just don't want to wait. I think he said I was a narcissist and I had an ego, and I was just like, no, not at all. I just laughed at it. And then it just was kind of funny. I mean, I could read all the comments and just still laugh about them. Like, go find something better to do. Yeah. I haven't had any wild ones in a long time, but because I sometimes I have to just mute a lot of words. They do find a way around the words. Yeah, even on whatnot. Like sometimes I mute certain words, but most of the time I don't. There are certain words though that I don't say what the words are. Yeah. Yeah, most of the time they're just bored. It's just like entertainment. I mean, I've been in some streams that are crazy, and it's like it's somebody who's just like, they're online, they're just talking, and they're very interesting. And then a troll will come in and just be really mean to them. And then one night I actually had that happen where I was here and I was multicasting and doing like a late night chat show. And all of a sudden, like I got hit with major keyboard warriors. That's what I call them. And I must have had like 50 different people posting at the same time. And I had to like remove them all. Every time they would write a comment, I had to kick them out, block them. They make a new account. But this was like a rapid fire. Yeah. Cause I think they were just hitting, I don't know, they were hitting YouTube like crazy. You likey? Balls. You can say balls over there. You can, I think, write about anything in the comment, but um, what's up, Icky Juice? But I do have some people that were major trolls when I first started, and then they ended up like subbing, and then they come in and like will have full conversations with me. It's kind of a trip. Yeah. You know what, Kayfabe? I think you might be right. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, on YouTube? No, there's certain words I have to mute over there. Yeah, that don't go through. But if I turn on the YouTube app on my phone, I can see their comment, but you guys can't. Yeah, it holds it. It like pins it. Whereas whatnot, if you write, like you guys could write boobs in the whatnot chat and it makes it red. So only you or me see it or whoever's a mod. That I'm sure you guys have seen that in your shows where someone says, boobs, can I promote? Right. Also don't do that to sellers. They don't really like it. A lot of sellers don't. All right, I'm gonna run some more of these while we're just chatting. And we can turn this into a chat show. I mean, I don't care. Just don't ask me about shipping tonight. I only say that because I do shipping chat shows all the time. But it turns into like a 2 hour conversation. Yeah. Yeah, Jessica, it's funny. On on there, the certain words that I have to put, like, okay, I'll give you one for example. When I first started there, just random guys would be like, are you single? Are you single? Are you single? I'm like, I'm tired of answering the question. Like, no, I'm not going to answer it. So I had to mute that word, which was like silly. And then they'd find a way around it. So now I pretty much lock that. I know, you know, all the balls. That's right. Yep. You know the secret. But some combinations of words get muted over there. Let's see if I could see the YouTube one. I don't really know. Let's see. I'm kind of real techie, so I like to see. Um, I don't know if I could see my stream right now. If it shows me live, I think it does. Yeah, it does. Okay, let me turn my volume down. So, oh, free jewels. You've got free jewels. Use them. I don't need them right now. I know it's weird. Yeah. So if you guys are just strolling in here on whatnot, there's another chat, and I can't really show it on here. I mean, I could, but it makes it kind of weird because on the phone you have this landscape mode. Below this teal bar is your chat. So if I put the chat here, I'd have to push my picture down and put it at the top. But I hit all those. I hit all those. Corporate Goth, what's up? Yeah. So it's no, I don't even know. But imagine YouTube is accessible by everybody in the world who has an internet connection. So there's a lot of people that are lonely and find whatever out there on the internet. And you'd be surprised. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people actually meet. My friend's daughter, I'll tell you guys a crazy story. My friend's daughter was like a teenager and she met a guy on the internet. Okay. And so, of course, he kind of brainwashed her and she ran away to be with him. Can you, hey, Stormington, how are you doing? Anyway, she ran away to be with him and he was like 10 years older than her. Yeah. Yeah. And then she met somebody else and she ended up marrying him, being married to him for like 10 years. and he was okay. But it's just very weird. So you never know who someone's gonna meet. Gonna do a pick and pick. I mean, I could do a pick and pick, but it messes up the. Yeah, everything turned out fine. She was okay, but like I know there's stories like that. I know some other stories I can't repeat on here about my other friend's niece, and she met someone online. It was not good for her. Yeah, so you just want to make sure your kids are not, um, you know, check their stuff. Yeah. Wait, you're gonna do a picture in picture? Wait, okay, you have YouTube Premium trial right now, so I can do picture in picture on both Whatnot and YouTube and have another app open. So I use my cell phone, and you don't have to pay for YouTube to do what I'm doing. It's free through Whatnot. It's called multicasting. So, Lady Vamp, on my YouTube channel, I have a video how to set it up. It's pretty simple. Mr. Mayor, hello. So, like right now, I'm watching it on YouTube. So it kind of cuts off like so it's just like Whatnot, except yeah, except the chat is at the bottom like you guys. So it's you can't expand it or anything like that. I don't know why it's like that. And then if somebody sends like people can send like a gift or some things on there, you can so it's free to multicast. So I could push this over to YouTube, and then like it's doing now, I just have to have a YouTube channel. I can have 0 subscribers. I just have to like tell YouTube that, hey, I'm a real person, and I have to make an attempt to go live over there. And then it sends me an email like 24 hours later to say, oh, hey, the archivist, you could go live now. Yeah. No, my audio's going in from Whatnot to YouTube. Yeah, it's um electronically being pushed over there. So you can do that and set it and forget it and not talk to the chat because it's already like a lot. Like for a selling show, you can't really talk to YouTube. Yeah. You're here from YouTube? Welcome in. Jersey J Jams. What's up? I love the picture. Garfield. Oh man, what a memory. Are you one of the trolls? I'm just kidding. So you have me up on Whatnot right now chatting. Oh, and you're using the audio from YouTube. So it's off by like a second or two, right? Yeah. You're just a guy living in a streaming world. I love it. Nice. So is that how you found Whatnot? Not for me. You're already on here, right? Yeah. So some nights, so when I first started doing it, I was in the beta program for Whatnot. So I've been multicasting for about 3 years since 2023. They invited me to test it out, and then I would give them feedback on it. And then I liked it. I was like, I had 0 plans to do anything with YouTube. Like, I just wanted to document like selling, chat shows, seller support type of stuff. And then I would do it. And then in the early days, it was multicasting was kind of crazy because I would get like a ton of people come into the stream, sometimes like 50 or 100. It seems like it's like a same group of people that go around and like troll people. Yeah, there'd be like 10 of them. They'd fight in the chat. I mean, it's kind of entertaining. It's definitely good for the algorithm though. Yeah, I just laughed at it most of the time. And every now and then, every now and then you got to kick people out, you know. But it's Whatnot chat here can't see the chat on YouTube and vice versa. So if someone's watching on YouTube, they don't it to them if they're watching the stream, they're like, "What the hell is this person talking about? I don't see these names in the chat." So it kind of makes no sense. And then if you come in on Whatnot and I'm like, "Oh, hey Jessica, how you doing? What's going on?" and they don't see that person's name or this kind of conversation going on, it looks kind of weird, right? And so you just try to like balance it, I guess. When I do my seller support chat shows, I don't engage with YouTube at all, really. But those chat shows go to YouTube, and then people can watch the replay because there's a lot of shipping, a ton of shipping information, or just, people ask all the questions. Yeah, so you don't have to have like pay for the YouTube, uh, what their monthly subscription. You don't have to pay for that to be able to use YouTube. That the difference in that is they have like YouTube TV, which is obviously some shows and things, but it allows you to download videos of your favorite content creators and stuff like that, like to your device. But I don't have it. I used to have YouTube Premium a long time ago, but it's like I wasn't even using it. Yeah. So that's interesting that the audio, yeah, because it all gets fed through Whatnot, and then because I multicast it, it's electronic, so it pushes over to YouTube for me. I just sign on. Squishies. What about them? DJ. What kind of squishies? Oh, like the popular ones, Nido. I don't have any Nido. I don't have any Nido right now. The only thing I have left are the minis, but I only had like a couple left. I think they sold out today. Yeah, that's what I just said. I don't have any of those. Saying I just like a YouTube premium trial that's always me to do pick and pick there. Yeah, so you could see both at the same time, like split screen, right? Yeah, because YouTube will let you do the pick and pick thing. So you could watch the live and then you could scroll it. Yeah, I don't have any squishies are so hot right now. It's the weirdest thing. A few months back, nobody wanted them. I had tons of them. I had the dumpling, the cake. I sold them all. Yeah, I preload to my buy it now, and so people go shop there when I'm not live, and then they just sell out. I think I just sold the last 20-ish that I had. Yeah. Do you like the YouTube premium, Lady Vamp? Yeah, let's see. It's expensive, right? But you're not paying for it all the time. It's what is it now a month? 48 bucks? I don't really know. I know when I got it was like 15 bucks. What's up, Sassy Goat? Yeah. See, and then YouTube will get quiet for like the rest of the night. Let's see if I could see those comments though that were like, oh no, it automatically they get hidden. Well, Supreme, I don't discuss politics or religion on my channel. Yeah, because no one likes to hear different opinions. And that's not what this channel's about. Yeah. Yeah, it's really not what it's about, but I respect your opinion. I have no idea. I open YouTube one night and it offers me a trial every so often. Really? So then you take it and just like cancel it, right? I got a trial like not that long ago either. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder how much it is now. I don't think I could see it on this thing. Maybe I can. Let's see. Yeah, every now and then they'll give me like some kind of trial. Let's see. No, I don't have anything right now. Me? You? It's like a complimentary free trial, and then if you want to continue, it charges your card, but you always cancel. Yeah, I have a couple that I do like pay for, but they're like design stuff, but not. Oh, it's 20 bucks. I think I'm thinking of the family one. That's not too bad, but when you have a bunch of them, like I think we have like Netflix, Hulu. It's like so many. I know remember we had cable, and we never really watched, maybe one or two channels. and it was like $200 a month. And my husband's like, let's just get rid of it. We're not even using it. And I go, okay, let's just get Netflix. And so we got Netflix, and but that was like $8 a month. It's like $20 a month now. But I think we switched, and then we have like Hulu, Disney kind of thing. The YouTube Music. Oh, you have it, Cami. Okay. You have a new favorite show? Okay, good. Is it this one? Oh yeah, streaming is just becoming as expensive. Oh, our internet's crazy. I have to call this week because they raised the price and I forgot to call. The Pit. Yes, I want to see that. Is that HBO? I need to get it. My husband's like, what channel should we get rid of and get? Because we don't need 5 subscriptions. But like, I like Hulu, but it just, I had like the cheap thing. But someone just told me that if you have T-Mobile or one of the carriers, you get it for free. So I'm gonna try to do that. Yeah, I love him from ER. His and hers on it. No, I haven't seen. Is it good? I haven't seen that one. Oh yeah, there it is. I did get a trial. You just have to click on it. I don't have Amazon Prime. I dumped that. I dumped that a couple years ago. Yep. It was just not worth it. Yeah, but I know Amazon Prime gives you access to Prime, but a lot of the channels, like if you want to watch certain movies, you got to rent the movie or pay for it. I think none of the stuff is new. Yeah. But they have like their top 10, I think. On some of the movies, though, they have it like that. They have ads. I know they have ads if you have regular Prime. 6 shows. What is it about? Right? Oh, see, that's why I got rid of it because it used to be that way, but they added, now they have commercials on some of the stuff. Yeah. So that was I don't know, a couple years ago, but they introduced it like last year and they have a lot of commercials. Crime drama so good. Oh, really? What is it? His and Hers? I feel like someone else told me about that show. You like commercials now? Remember we had to wait for the damn commercial? We couldn't fast forward shit. We had to wait. And you would run in the kitchen and get your snack, depending what you're watching. Yeah. Peacock. Yeah. You got it through Instacart and Paramount through your Walmart Plus. Oh, really? Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, unfortunately, like, they obviously make money through the advertisers for the commercials because that's how it funds whatever it is. And but back in the day, we'd have to wait. We'd have to wait and go run. I remember like my mom watched like Knots Landing, and I was like a kid watching that grown up show, but it was so good. Or Dallas, Dynasty, Falcon Crest, all those shows. We had to sit through those commercials and they were long. There was no fast forward. Yeah. Hurry up, popcorn, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, there was no fast forward button or pause. Now we're spoiled with like DVRs or the fact that we could pause it. Yeah. You got Hulu, Disney, and ESPN with your Verizon internet, and they give it to you like as the bundle. Yeah. Murder She Wrote. I hear they're making a movie. No way. Really? Wow. That's crazy. I didn't know. Wow. Yeah, I really want to get the HBO one because I do want to see the Pit. I hate that all these different networks, you got to pay a subscription to watch the show. And then there's like 5 good shows out, and each one is on a different network, and you got to pay for a subscription. Really? Jamie Lee Curtis? I like her. Your mom watched a sexy vampire show when you were little? What was that one? Jamie Lee Curtis is gonna play her, huh? Hmm. That'll be interesting. You're sad? Well, Andy, what's up? Why are you sad, friend? I hope you're okay. Is it because of the cafe? Nobody asked you to be their egg for Easter. Oh, you were waiting for Thriftworks. You did say you identified as an egg earlier today. I have something for you. My hen on a nest needs a little egg. Will you be the hen on the nest egg? Will you? I could put you in here. You'll fit. Get in. Get in. Okay. I got you. Now you have a little friend. Oh, you're getting called out by your sister right there. Okay, Andy is in here now. Andy's in there. I have a little egg I can put him in. Where is that little egg at? Hold on. There's always next year. No. Andy, do you want blue or yellow? I got you. You put him up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are we gonna do? I got eggs. I forgot I had eggs today, you guys. Excuse me. Andy almost killed me. Okay. Now you can get in. Now you can get in. No, my kids had nice baskets. They didn't want to do eggs today at all. They did not want to do Easter eggs today. Because my daughter got home so, I don't know, maybe late 70s. Oh, my hen on a nest. It's Imperial. Yeah, but you know what? I bought it. I just bought it and it has I hate when I don't really look and it has a little tiny nick on it. A big chip to me. It's like a pretty good size. But I love the Imperial. But damn it. Yeah, it has a chip on it. So it's worth half. Oh, okay, wait. 4 kids. I know. You guys were all talking to each other. Okay, we got Andy in there. Oh, is that the show? I haven't seen that show. Oh, Jamie Lee Curtis is in that. Scarpetta. That's from this year. It's a thriller, huh? I was looking it up. I saw that advertised somewhere. Okay, Andy, are you sad still? Corporate Goth just said you're up for adoption. Envy didn't even come in and say run Andy. Envy Envy probably got kicked out of the Dodger game again. Or the Kings for a fight. A custody battle over a truck. Hello. I do not have any watches tonight, but on Wednesday, bookmark my show. I'm going to have a jewelry show. I have watches there. Oh, the books are good? Nice. You're very welcome. Yeah, I think it'll be in the morning though. It won't be at night. Yeah, Wednesday will be in the morning. I'll have to check out that show. There's so many good shows on there. You're so welcome. Yeah, and if I missed your guys' comment, you can repeat it. Okay, do you want the option to live in it if you go off your rocker? Uh-oh. Have you been lurking all night? Is anybody asleep? You need to check. Corporate Goth, are you all moved in? Are you all moved in? Nope. I like to ask that because it's like obviously people, if you're sleeping, you're not going to answer. Heck no. You have a lot, but is your stuff all like moved to your new place, or you still have a lot to get still? Now you give up Andy. How are you going to get him to come help you set up your streaming room? You're going to have to work back your magic and buy him. Yeah, no, it's going to take you a while to put everything away. Oh my gosh. Our conversation has been very interesting tonight. It's all over the place. Thanks for being here. I'll just put you guys to sleep. I appreciate it. You're so missing. I love it. Yeah. I don't know. It's super random. Yeah. And I appreciate you guys all being here. Oh, thank you. McRib Spreader. Your name is great. I love it. Yeah. I always try to have like a chill vibe. That's just me. So whether I'm selling or chatting, tonight it was flash sales chatting. They made a mess when they unloaded. Stuff is everywhere. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. I bought this house 5 years ago and I still haven't finished unpacking. Why do you think we just do that? Yeah, sometimes I'll buy stuff and then I never ever I like honestly just let it sit in the box. Why do we do that? Like we have to have it and then we let it sit. 5 years ago, Kayfabe? Yeah. We remodeled our kitchen like a couple years ago and I still have a couple of boxes I didn't put away. Yeah. One of them I just donated. I didn't feel like opening it. I mean, I opened it to see what was there, but I just donated it. You have lots of, do you? Shit stuff. SNS, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Come on in. We're just having a conversation. We're having a conversation about hoarding. Now it's turning into hoarding. How was your show, friend? I hope you had a great show. I hope you had a great show. I was reading profiles, so let's read your profile. When you raid me, I like to do that. If I'm selling, I don't typically do that. But if we're having, you got some cards sold? What kind of cards were you doing? Like sports cards? So SNS has sold 1.3K items, 1 day, less than 1 day ship time, which is excellent, and 5.0 reviews. Oh, Magic with 155. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I think they do a lot of bundles. And husband and wife, small business owners trying to clear out inventory from storage units. Magic the Gathering. People love the Magic. Yeah, I sold some Magic when I first started on here. I had so much, I sold it. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I'm glad you did. Well, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I know you have so much stuff on Cafe. Now you need to finally crazy pricing. Did you get some goodies, Joseph? I'm not a hoarder unless you can hoard many different types of pastimes. I mean, I know. I saw this really cool TikTok and somebody was made a video of that with a voiceover kind of thing. And then like I'm a collector, but how do you collect pastimes? Yeah, it was pretty good. I don't know. I'm like, what do I collect anymore? I like the minis. I did collect a lot of minis. I got rid of my almost all my vintage glass decor that I had. The only thing I have left is paperweights. That's the thing I have a lot. But I have mostly big art glass pieces. I don't think I'm ever getting rid of those. I really do enjoy them. Yeah, and I do collect ephemera and like genealogy books. I do have a lot of those. I think I have like With my binders, probably like 100 different binders. I need like a cabinet for them. It's almost too much though. I stopped printing stuff out though. Yeah, I stopped printing them out. It's just too much. Yeah, you choose different interesting activities. I like that. Then you stock each very well. It's like the people that have the intention to craft, right? And then we go to the craft supply store and we buy everything we need for that one craft, and then we stock it up and we don't really craft, right? Yeah, what she say? Hey, Jenny, welcome in. I love fashion clothes packed in all my closets and racks for it. Cami has a lot of clothes. Cami has a retail store in her house. Yeah, Cami Cool Beans, you guys should check her out. If you like beautiful clothing, she'll try it on for you. Okay, yeah, yeah. What do you guys all collect? Let's hear about it. A Hot Wheel, Lego, and DVD addiction, unfortunately. Legos are pretty cool. Legos are pretty cool. We kind of have that in our house. Yeah, my kid has so many Legos. It's kind of ridiculous. I started collecting, but then I turn around and give it to him. I give it to him. He has so many. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's see, I can make that. That's right, Tina, about the crafts. Ghost in the Shell merchandise. That's your big splurge right now. I know. Why do I know that? Ghost in the Shell. Is that game? Is that a game? I gotta look it up now. I've heard of it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not a game. It's Japanese cyberpunk, right? I know someone that collects that too. You have a 4-bedroom house, live by myself, and not one empty closet. I may hoard clothes too. Keife, you gotta go. You gotta sell. It's older anime. Okay, you watch it growing up, and it's still the best one you've seen. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm such a label hoe. Are you, Cami? I know. It seems like we all kind of hoard certain things. My biggest, though, how could I forget? I guess I collect like a lot of stuff. But I did realize like a little bit later why I think a lot of people who, as kids, maybe, and this is just my personal thought on it, I think there's a lot of people that when they were kids, they didn't have a lot of money growing up, or they could were told no, they couldn't get something. And then, they obviously got adult money later, and well, they would buy it. It's that dopamine hit they didn't get, and then they buy another thing, and then before you know it, they've got like a room full of shit. Yeah, I really do think it's they, and then they don't even use it. It sits in a box. It sits on a shelf, like Stas. You might be related to Kefe. I love it. Might have went overboard with paparazzi jewelry. Yeah, I remember Dragon Hoard. There are still pieces from like 3 or 4 years ago that you have yet to wear. Yeah, and it's that dopamine hit of, oh, it's such a good deal. It's only $5, maybe $10, $20, whatever it is. Yeah, your mom loved fashion in your blood. That's one thing. Like my mom, she could dress like she had style even from when she was young. I don't have that. I'm like real simple, like black jeans. I'm wearing a green shirt right now, but I don't want to have to think about it. I'll just go to the closet, blue jeans and a black shirt, or all black. That's pretty much me. I would like to have some kind of style. I'm not, that's not my thing. Like, I love the feeling of unboxing stuff as well. The anticipation is such a crazy feeling. Yeah. Then I feel so underwhelmed and I get the buyer's remorse. Oh, you do? Driftwood sculpture. I challenge you all to make a name more. No. $8 now. And yeah, I'm also winning a lot of free. Yeah. But I don't get buyer's remorse from whatnot. I think it's because it's secondhand and I appreciate it way more. Yeah, because the recycling of it. That makes sense. I don't, I have this thing where like, if I want to buy it, I buy it, right? Like I can afford it. But I like lately, I don't know. I haven't been really buying a ton of stuff like I used to. And I don't have to put a limit on myself because I have pretty good self control. But like if the deal's good, it's a camera or it's a lens or some tech gadget bullshit, I buy it. Yeah, but I'm trying to like move some of that. I've been doing some trades with some friends locally on some of my camera gear. But I at one point had like 900 cameras. 900. I'm never going to use all of those, but I had like some really rare ones that I collected. Yeah, and things, things that are like vintage, they have so much life in them that 30 people could own it and then somebody else ends up with it. Little Shop of Hoarders. I love your name. We are just talking about hoarding actually. Welcome in, friend. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good show. What were you doing tonight? Yeah, see, guys, like Little Shop of Hoarders showed up. Give a follow to our friend. Um, it is such an iconic username. Yep. Yeah. So we're already friends, but let me view their profile, and I'll read their profile to you guys. So, you guys ready? Listen to this. It's so good. Thank you for the raid, friend. They have sold 1.3K items. They have 5.0 with 132 reviews. That's excellent. Less than 1 day ship time. So when you're like a newer seller, even when you're a seasoned seller, you should have like less than 1 day if you can. And I'm guessing, let's see, I love shopping, but don't want to go broke. So why not shop for you, right? I find unique items for you to use, decorate with, or gift. I also find items that are popular to collect, including vintage toys, dolls, little golden books, salt and pepper shakers, etc., etc. So they have a bunch of shows. Oh, thank you for your purchase. I want to run some more on bundles in there. I mean, not bundles, flash sales. You can find some more in the buy it now, and they bundle on the shipping. Yeah, the shipping gets cheaper, obviously, the more you buy of them. Thank you for your purchase. Um, yeah, so they have all the things. Okay, dolls, vintage toys, little golden books. Remember those? Have fun, huh? So thank you for the raid. They didn't say they were a hoarder. Great deals, great steals. Okay, but they are a little shop of hoarders for you hoarders. I love it. Cute name too. Okay, thank you again for the raid. I appreciate you, and thank you for your purchase. Okay, let's see real quick. We're chatting and was running flash sales, so but I'll go back and I'll run some more. I have a lot of mini brands, and the buy now offers are always welcome. Um, yeah, no, Lady Vamp, you got to do what you got to do. You did. Oh, good. I'm glad you had a good show. I always like to read the profiles. If I'm not selling, if I'm selling, then the doll heads. I'm very particular. I did just get a new one. Where I don't know where I put it. It's a pretty one. Yeah, I just got it from Mama Z. You like the minis? Oh, I am addicted to the minis. Yeah. When I started on Whatnot, I sold hundreds of minis. I actually never focused on, oh, I need to sell 1,000 items. I just sold because I wasn't here for like, one transact, 1,000 transactions. I was here for the long term. So let me run some more of these mini brands on flash sale. There are a bunch of, if you like the mini brands books, they're roughly like under 2 inches. Some of them are like an inch and a quarter. You'll see them in there with a coin next to them. That's just for scale. What's up, Kiwi? How are you? What are you up to? So there's a bunch that still have like an hour on them. And you just search mini brands, and there's 165 different ones. Coin not included. That's right. That's right. I made some tea, but it wasn't that great. What's up, sis? How you doing? My stuff for sale. That's my sister Linda. She may come on Whatnot. I don't know. Maybe one day. You're up late. Hello. Okay, let me see. I'm going to the The coin is an escape artist. Yes, it is. It is an escape artist. It will escape. It stays in the photo. Okay, so I'm gonna run some more of these mini brands. So I typically run them like 20%. But when I have an auction and they run, so it's pinned to the screen down there. And then what happens is you'll see like a picture and then it says flash price. So it usually drops like a buck off. Yeah. We're talking about hoarding. You're up late every night? Why don't you ever go live? I think you should. We're talking about hoarding. Yeah, we're talking about hoarders. Not hoarders so much, that dopamine hit you get when you get a good deal. And how many people hoard these? Yes. How many people like buy up? You might one day, I mean, you will when you want to. How many people like who have all this stuff and they want to go live to sale, right? And I'm not calling anybody out in particular. I'm just saying. And then because I think we all do this, and then they have all this good intent, but they don't really do the selling. And then they're like, oh, I got to get rid of this stuff, or I'm doing this, but then they turn around and go like thrifting or something and buy more. All right, you guys, who's gonna admit to that one? Oh yeah. I can't do so I never really sold clothing. I did a long time ago, like on a different platform. hmm It is. It's the dopamine the brain wants. Me. You, Kathy. Stop talking about me. So see how many of us like relate to that, you know? Yeah. I love to thrift. It's you too, Kiwi. Now, Kiwi, do you sell? You sell, right? Not on. I don't think you sell on Whatnot. Are you gonna sell? You're just doing a food. You should just have a food channel. All those food pics. Yeah. So I never sold clothing, and like on here, but I have sold like some shirts and different things. But honestly, like I can't imagine if I did clothing on top of what I do already. It's too much. Yeah, it's no. But I do love to thrift. And the other day I went, and I'm not like I found some really good brands and they were reasonably priced. Um you don't sell, you should. You should. Clothing is easier for shipping. I don't know about that. It depends how much you sell. You could sell like 30 pieces to one person. You think it's easier? You just donate to feel better about thrifting. Clear the space and then it's okay for you to buy more. Yeah. But I went the other day and I found like 5 or 6 items and they were pretty good bangers. So I was like, okay, it's like I don't know, it was like my thrift shop is expensive because I'm in California. So there was a couple of like yes, donate 10 items buy 20. So anyway, I go to get in line and I have the items. This is how I am. Because I like to go in, find the item, pay, and leave. I'm quick. The line had like 20 people in line. I'm like, I put it back and left. I have no patience for it. Yeah, I didn't want to wait because like there was one cashier. It was just too much. Oh yeah, Kayfabe, your brain exploded. I know I have 915 items. It's a lot. Because sometimes I just sell out of the buy it now when I'm not live. I like that because I treat Whatnot like every other platform I sell on. Why should I treat it any different? This is not a yard sale. This is like, the business. So, but you can run it like in a flash sale and things like that. I don't know what my bin is doing right now. It's weird. No good one. Yeah, where you're at. You're in a bougie area now. That's why. I know. I put a lot, huh, Cafe? I did. Every time I run a flash sale on it, it like freaks out. Yeah. So there's good and bad, but I'm getting close to being done with having a bite now, you guys. Can you believe that? Yeah. But I am gonna keep it for the rest of the year and then see. But Sometimes there's glitches where something sells and then it reclones itself. It's pretty rare, but it has happened to me, 5 or 6 times. Yeah, I didn't I so for example, I had some squishies and somebody came into my buy now when I wasn't live and bought like all of them. I had a bunch. And then somehow it duplicated one, but it made it like cheaper. And I was like, whoa, why did it do that? So thankfully, the person that bought them, because I didn't have any more, they were able to buy 2 extra. And I'm like, I'm really sorry, but I just don't have those. And it absolutely glitched. So here's what I would do for you if you're okay with it. And then it was these, the dumpling, these. So I gave them 4 of these. Kayfabe, thank you for your purchase. Oh, that one's nice. Thank you, thank you. So I gave him 4 of these or 3 of them for the big ones. Yeah, but it was up to them. I said, if you want to put in a cancel, but what it did is I had the price like $15 higher, but I didn't make that one with a lower price. It was like I would have lost money on it because it was the bigger ones. Yeah. Kayfabe, nice purchase. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, all the stuff. There's a lot of new stuff in there. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. You'll love that. And you know me how I pack. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Yeah, that I love that piece. Um, and as you know, it's in beautiful shape. So it'll be wrapped. It'll be double boxed, and I'll ship it in the morning. Yeah, there's tons of vintage glass decor. I just put some more in there. I actually have a bunch more to list. Um, most of the time, it's your favorite color. I love the blues. Most of the time, if I have something like if I do a vintage show and I put it in the auction tab and run it and people bid on it, I usually put it where the price I need to or where I'm comfortable at. But I try to like leave some meat on it so people, if they resell it, they can make a little money or to give the buyer, a good deal on it. Most people like to buy to collect here though, really. But thank you. Yeah, I love that color too. I don't know, was my color was orange for a really long time. Yeah. Wait, you bet with a big bin would it would yeah, so the after that whole situation, I was like, so right away when I sell something, I go to the um, inactive tab on the computer. It turns it inactive. I delete them so it doesn't do it, but sometimes it does. You're collecting pink milk glass. Oh, beautiful. All right, y'all. I'm going ahead and continue to catch up on interviews. The challenge doing a history drive of Johnny Banana. Oh, nice. All right, Lady Vamp, go enjoy your show, friend, and we'll see you later. Thank you for having my back on YouTube tonight. That was really nice of you. Yeah, she was telling the troll off. That was great. Hello, Liam. How you doing? Yeah, she was telling the guy off like he was telling me I was a beggar or a scammer. Yeah, it was funny. I was telling everybody, open your wallets up. It was hilarious. And it was the same person probably multiple times. Yeah, it was like, so, after like a few, they're like, oh, you have such an ego. You got to ask people for money. It was so funny. No, I appreciate it. I end up just hiding them so they can watch and they could comment, but nobody sees it, goes into no place. Yeah, that's the thing about YouTube that I love. They could still see you and stuff. They could give you a thumbs up, thumbs down, but it's good for your algorithm. I mean, it doesn't, I don't care. But, some people are cool. Turds are free. They are. They are. I've got more. But yeah, the Aries came out. I love it. Ram them. Yeah. Some nights, I mean, I haven't had it in a long time craziness. But some people just like they want to rage bait, and I'm just like, whatever. Go to bed. And usually like there's some that come on there and they're like, I'm 8 years old. Why are you awake? But they could be in another country or something. Yeah. Usually they're in like another country, somebody. What's up, Liam? How you doing? Hey, I know you. You come here a lot. How are you doing, friend? Yeah, a lot of times it's the same people that come around. But it's pretty funny. I was entertained. Whatnot, you guys couldn't see most of it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me go back to mini risk. No, I'm not mocking anybody. They're probably 8-year-old kids, or they're probably teenagers like 15, and they just say they're 8. But if they tell me they're 8, I kick them out. Yeah, because I don't, what's up, rapper? How you doing, kid? Hi, mom. Yeah, but most people, they're pretty cool. Every once in a while, you get a bunch. Yeah. How you been, son? What's going on? We got Dr. Rappa. Have you seen the guy on Whatnot that raps? His name's Trends Are Trash. He's really good. He'll write you guys a song. You got to pay for it, but it's worth it. I have a song. I should put my song on one of my videos. It's really good. I know. He was on the app way back when in the beginning, and then you're enjoying your free time. Oh, good. Uh, and I'll tell you what, when he was doing the songs, his songs are like $300 now, I think, maybe more. And I got my song for like $30. And then he got popular. I mean, he's a recording artist, and he raps the comments, and he also does like seller support for clothing sellers on the app. Yeah. And but my song that he did is pretty cool. Yeah, he's done a lot of people's. But as you get popular, you raise your price, and you're on the app for a few years. But it's pretty fun. Uh oh, you got to get back under the desk. Trends are trash. That, yeah, on Whatnot. And then he left. He went to like the PMark website. Yeah, he was one of the ones. Not in the beginning. He wasn't the first one. I forgot. One of the first ones was like, I think it was like, I think OMGYG was one of the first ones to do live thrifting on Whatnot. But he was up there doing. So he'd go live in the thrift shop and do live thrifting. I think he still does it though on Whatnot. It was nice, rapper. Thank you so much. How was yours? It was pretty chill. Yeah, he does. And then he'd be like dancing and stuff. And I'm like, what thrift art? Because he's obviously in a different state than I am. But I'm just like, and it's just no one's bugging him. He's just doing the thing because most places don't really care. Every once in a while, you'll get someone that doesn't want to be on camera. But like, I'm like, how are you doing all this? It's always amazing to me. Yeah, but here, like in California, the thrift shop prices are so expensive. I told you I went the other day and I found like, I think it was $5.99 for some of the outfits I found, and we're all like a pretty decent brand. Yeah, it is fun to watch. And but then one thing I found was like $28, and I looked it up, and I'm like, because it was like cute. I thought for myself, I was like $28. How much is this thing's right? So I look it up, and I found it on like a different platform. I found it on Whatnot, and it was $15 here. I'm like, why would I buy it when I could get it cheaper here, right? Which is a lot of our mentality. Yeah, I just thought, whoa. But it's fun to watch the live thrifting. The Naked Maple also does live thrifting. Uh, is it? Time's up. Well, have a good night, rapper. Yeah, I did one private live, not thrifting. I did. I've been to an antique store, and I invited a handful of my buyers, and it was great. It was great. No trolls, no interruptions. Nobody shared the show, and my sales were excellent because I have a lot. I have some really good dealers that I work with. I know. And sometimes people like they'll find it and double the price and run it, which is totally fair. But I feel like people kind of mess up because they forget to include like sales tax. So it kind of eats away at their profit, I think, if they run it too low. But I've seen some people like they run it, if it's $4, they run it at 4 and they're thinking, oh, maybe they're going to bid it up. But a lot of times people don't bid it up. So then after the fees and everything, they're losing money on the item. Yeah, live thrifting is pretty cool, but like you have to have, a tripod or a gimbal. You kind of want to ask them for permission, but sometimes you don't. You want to just do it and just not be obvious about what you're doing. And then don't show people randomly in there. But there's like a few sellers that do it and they do pretty well with it on Whatnot. Yeah, but some thrift shops, like, I don't know, they're kind of depends where you live, right? But it's 2026. People are doing it, and then the thrift shops just moving more stuff. But like I don't really go to Goodwill, but the one here, I know the manager because I've known her for, I don't know, she's been the manager for like 8 or 10 years, maybe longer. And she actually invited me to make content. She said, you're all, yeah, this is when I used to go in there all the time, but they raise the prices so much. It's not good for business. Like, it just makes no sense to, it's very rare that I find anything in there that I can flip because they usually have damage. Um, they can't, if they get a resale license, if they get the thing, they don't have to. Um, oh, does Laura do that? I haven't seen her go live. Oh, she doesn't. She goes to the bins on Fridays. Oh, I haven't. I'll have to look for her. I like her. Yeah, she just goes. Well, she shops basically. It's fun. She's a good time, anyways. Yeah. Um, the crazy duck lady. Hello. Yeah. So some sellers don't have that setup, Aussie. Some do. Um, some thrift shops don't even accept that. They don't care. Yeah, they don't care. But a lot of them do. All right, you got it, Rappa. Take care, friend. Um, yeah, the Naked Maple. So Laura underscore PDX goes to the bins on Friday. Um, who else? Anybody else? I think Stay Home to Shop goes. I think he does a live thrifting. I haven't really. I think I caught him for a minute one day. I think he goes like every day too. And I don't know. They have to. They should talk to their CPA about it. Yeah, they should talk to their CPA. If they get an accountant, they should get advice from them. Yeah, I don't discuss any of that stuff here. He went live from IKEA, did he? How was that? I think I caught it. That was like yesterday or the day before. I think he was going there. Yeah, I think I popped in for like a minute in between wherever I was doing. IKEA would be interesting. Yeah, you know who you can check out? Zoe's Treasures or Devil Tray. They're both CPAs on Whatnot, and they have chat shows about that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't tend to discuss like accounting stuff. I know a lot about it, but I'm not a CPA, so I don't. I'd rather, if you're not a CPA, I'd rather you just like find one, get free advice. Yeah, I've seen her before. You have your own. I have my own too. Actually, I'm getting mine done on Sunday. Um, I have seen her. Yeah. I was like, how did she find all that good stuff? It's crazy. Yeah, the dumpster diver, like one of the first ones on Whatnot, um, was not her. It was another girl. OMGYG, Tweet Code did dumpster diving. They were all the first ones on Whatnot. Yeah, I think she's only been on the app for like a year. She's pretty new. No, they don't do it for sellers. Yeah, they don't do taxes for sellers. They have forms and stuff, just like Whatnot. They have statements, same thing, but they don't. Oh, you're talking about the other. Yeah, that's why I said talk to a CPA. Whatnot does the same thing. Yeah, they do the same when it comes to that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I feel like it's so worth it to have a CPA. Which mic do I have? This is the Rode Wireless Go 2. So it comes with two of them, and then it has like a transmitter that plugs in your computer, and then the wireless one, and then I have it like unisolated. So then it is stereo in one instead of having two of them. But I used another one up here, and everybody said they like that better. But then they like this one. When you hold it, it sounds better. No, they're not. They're not. Whatnot's way less. It's 8%, and the Bay is, I don't even know what it is anymore. No, Aussie. You need to talk to a CP. Ask your CPA. Oh, right. Is that what you did? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it does not equal, right? I know. I don't like to talk about it because I'm not qualified for that. I pay somebody to do that for me, but like you learn when you're doing business. Correct. That's why I said, yeah, on Whatnot they do that for us. Yeah, Whatnot does all that. They collect the sales tax and they pay it. They pay it. Yeah, it's called sales tax. And so they collect it from all the buyers and they pay it to the government. Yeah. It's shown on there, but it's paid. Because then if you get a 1099 when you get one, then it's not on there. Yep. Yeah, no, I knew what you meant. That's why I said it a few minutes ago. But that's why I always say talk to an accountant. Because the accountant can read your 1099 and go, okay. And even if you don't have a 1099, you need to be paying on the money because it will get caught up. It'll catch up with people that don't. Yeah. But I think most of the sites have to collect it and pay into it. Yeah, Mr. Mayor, I did like my own like research, and I was like, I wonder what's the lowest percentage that any platform has. So after looking, it is Whatnot. It is Whatnot. Yeah. So Whatnot charges 8%, and then there's a 2.9%, and then there is a 30-cent transaction fee. Every single platform out there charges the 2.9 and the 30 cents. They all do. It's the credit card company. And as a seller, we absorb the 30 cents and the 2.9 and the 8%. And then obviously if your cost of goods is low, and then everything after that is what you get to keep. Yeah, so that's why you don't run things for $1. Otherwise you end up with 42 cents. And it all depends where you live and stuff. Is the pop free? What are you talking about? Oh, the new one? No, nothing's free. I don't think they're free. If they are, it's a promotional, but they have yeah, the Depop. I don't know. I don't think so. There's a couple that were free, but they're no longer around. Yeah, they're no longer around. But I I went through a list that I had and put all the percentages. And so Whatnot, to some people they might think, oh, Whatnot, they complain actually that Whatnot's commission is too high. But like if they're selling a dollar item and they sell one item, because of the 30 cents that's tacked on after the 8, it's like 50%. So it seems like a lot. So you need to make sure that you sell things that are not a dollar. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to talk about sales tax anymore because it's just going into this whole thing to be true. I already said talk to a CPA. Yeah. So whether a buyer pays it, Whatnot collects it and pays it, right? So I'm not confusing any of it. I already said I don't really talk about that. That's why I said get a CPA. Yeah, so I'm not confusing it at all. I understand your question. I answered it. To be fair, just let's not talk about sales tax or any of that anymore. I'm good with that. Because I always say get a CPA. Yeah, and the buyer's sales tax is all different. But Whatnot collects it, they pay it. But ask a CPA so you better understand it. Yeah. So as far as theirs, I don't know if they might have a free promo because they just got bought out by eBay. But when I compared all of them, Vinted was a little bit lower, but it's all a specialty type of platform. And then Whatnot was the lowest at 8%. There was another one, but they're out of business now. Yeah, and they only do it for like a temporary time. But when you add it all up, somebody did a YouTube video, this guy, and the YouTube video showed like a breakdown of all the fees. So this is how much money you would have to sell to make like a true 8%. And basically it was like $50. So if you sold, $1 items, you're basically paying 50% commission on all the items because after a dollar, it's 8%. And then that 30 cents and that 2.9 pushes it up. So it's maybe like 60/40, right? Yeah. So you're paying kind of a lot. And then you don't see it until after your show, right? You're like, oh cool, I just sold 300 items. And then they were like $1 or $2, right? Right. So then yeah, so they're like one or two item dollars. So by the time you're all done with that, and then you look on, because I've seen so many posts like on the Facebook groups where people are so excited they sold a ton of stuff, and then when it boiled down to them doing the math, they were in the hole because they did giveaways. They didn't calculate for any of that. So maybe they sold 300 items for $1 each, and then they did like 50 $5 giveaways. Yeah, I'm not a $1 seller. I'm no. It doesn't matter. I look, when there's 8% commission, that's on what you sell it for. So if you sell something for $10, $5, $50, $500, Whatnot gets 8% commission off that. Then there's shipping. The buyer pays for shipping. Then there's sales tax. Okay. So then the amount after the 8%, the sales tax, and the shipping is all like added together. That amount at the bottom is going to be multiplied by 2.9%. Okay. Plus 30 cents. Whatnot's taking that 2.9 and 30 cents and basically paying the processor. So the processor is whoever process. So PayPal processes it or Stripe, and then that's how that works. And Whatnot doesn't keep any of that money. You know what I mean? So, like for example, if I don't know what their fee is. I was trying to see, but almost every processor charges that. And I think people get confused with that. No, I was talking about taxes. Yeah, talking about taxes. If somebody asked about the fee. All right, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about hoarding. No, you were talking about the taxes before. I'm talking about the fees. Two totally different things. Yeah, two totally different things. I know you do. I know you do. Yeah. But the taxes and this are completely different. Yeah. No, Aussie and I do this all the time. It's okay. Oh, that's what you were trying to tell me? Okay. Okay. I don't know. It's okay. You quite enjoy driftwood sculpture. They call thrift works driftwood, right? Oh, you had a typo on a deck of comic cards and you accidentally listed for $1. Ah, that sucks. I know it happens. Mod vintage, I've done that before. I've done that running an auction, like a super expensive paperweight, and it sold for like $20. You just suck it up and move on to the next. Your mother hoards vintage aprons, and now oh yeah, you do. You sell your mom's vintage stuff. Yeah, it's like um, you crack me up. Yeah, he might be a handful. Let's go, you guys. I put the video of Thriftworks on my TikTok of him doing Chubby Bunny. So if you want to watch it, it's there. And Thriftworks, you're welcome. I recorded the chat and everything. It's so hilarious. He did such a good job. He won. He got 32 in his mouth, 32 marshmallows. And every time you shove a marshmallow, you have to say Chubby Bunny. I think he swallowed a few of them. Yeah. Did you swallow Thriftworks? He probably lurking. It's morning for him. There were so many good ones. And then he literally like puked them up on the ground, but he went off camera. You didn't see too much. He did pretty good. He seemed to have yeah, completely. He loved every minute of shoving that in his mouth. Oh my gosh, he's so funny. He put his paw in your mouth. Aw. Oh, I love it. It was really fun. Yeah. I wasn't in that raid train. I remember it last year. It was really funny. I'll have to practice. Maybe I can get in on it next year. I'm sure if I ask, I have a chance. I don't know though. Like I think I would be grossed out by the marshmallows. You have a choking phobia? Yeah. I mean, there's people that like do those challenges and then rip. They don't make it. It's very dangerous. Like you have to have somebody, somebody, uh, nearby. Yeah. No, Andy, I totally get that. He did good though. I think what happened. Oh, and then a couple of people that were doing it. I was like, come on. The whole idea is to put the marshmallows in your mouth. So if the marshmallows kept filling up outside, so it looked like a bunny tail on some of the people. It looked like they had a little bunny in them, and then the bunny tail sticking out because the marshmallows were coming out. But I was like, no, done. You only got like 5. Yeah, but it was made it even funnier. It made it even funnier because it really looked like a bunny tail. Yeah, they were trying really hard. So I mean, if you go on a train like that, don't read the chat because you will die laughing as you're choking. You will. You just absolutely will. It was super funny. Yeah, it was definitely. I was like laying down because I was going to take a nap. And this is after, I think it was after we went to, no, it was before we went to, you choked on a slice of pizza when I was 5. No food, no stuff, the food in my mouth. Oh, yeah. It's the word. You don't never forget that either. Shit, I choke on air. I choke on air. Yeah, I am always like something. No, the worst is I have this. This happens sometimes to me, but I don't eat them very often. You never forget that, no, because you're like near death. I don't know what happened. I was laughing so hard one time. I was eating chips. Chips are the devil. They're bad. And I was eating like salsa and chips, right? Chips and salsa. And the piece was like at an angle, but it was like, and so when I went to eat it, I was laughing that I inhaled it and it was stuck sideways in my throat. And I was like, I was bad. It was so painful. And my friends didn't know what to do. And I was trying to chug water oh, it hurt. I had to go like ER. Yeah. I had to go to the ER, but I was like, I choke on a fucking salsa chip. Yeah. So I'm real careful eating them now, even because of that, because it's like traumatic. Yeah, it hurt. It is because like I couldn't, and then immediately when something like that happens, where it gets lodged, or if it's like just a small one, it always gets stuck, and then I can't speak. Yeah, I can't speak because it's like jammed. So I try not to eat them, or if I do, I have to chew it up really good because I never want to feel that way again. It was horrible. Oh my gosh, it was terrible. And then it's like for like a week, I can't really speak. I haven't had that happen in a long time because I don't eat them. They had to get it out. It was stuck. It got lodged. Yeah, you can't catch your breath. Like I had shortness of breath and everything. It was scary. Yep. And they took me in right away. Yeah, I tried everything. Like cuz I couldn't reach back there to get it. It was like right above. Yeah, so they just went in and pulled it right out. Kind of like blocks like your airflow. And what I did is I put two straws together and I put it way back. That was horrible. So I was breathing through that. And my friends took me. Yeah, I always like get something like that. But I watched the chips. Little tiny. Yeah, and then the next day, like I'm swollen. My oh yeah. Yeah, it is. It is like and it was real close to that, which is like not good. It's just painful. Now you're craving chips. I mean, you should have some. Yeah, I have to have them, but I have to like chew them up really good. Yeah, chips do sound good though. KT Fines, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Choking on the chips. I hope you had a good show. Thank you so much. Hold on. I hope you had a good one. I got that squirrel going. I was just hey, why is it stuck? How was your show? Oh yeah, it is. You had a great show. Yeah, then I can't speak. It's horrible. Nachos loaded Arizona style. Tell me more, KV. Baked. Oh yeah. Where is Sexy Cat? Sleeping. You have a secret word to share? What is that? She has a secret word. Okay, tell them the secret word. It's probably like titties or something. It's pussy cat. Bow chicka. Wait, bow chicka wow wow. What's the word? If anybody comes into my chat tomorrow during my show, I will add 2 free pairs of earrings in your purchase. Just say dragon spreads. You know what I'm gonna say to that. Dragon's bread. No, I think they should come in and say dragon spreads. You messed it up already, girl. Too late. Too late. Everybody say dragon spreads tomorrow. Breath. Okay, but just so you know me, the educator on the whatnot. Just do it anyway, but don't tell them it's a gift with purchase because you can't do that. You know what? They just got 3 pairs of earrings. They're saying just in case. Yeah, just be careful. You don't say it's gift with purchase because you can't do it. A fellow McRib. Look at that. A fellow spreader. Yeah. What time is your show tomorrow? Maybe bookmark this show. 3 pairs of earrings for saying dragon spread. Just because you know me. Yeah. Just make sure you don't say it's gift with purchase. Yeah. If they mention it, they have to red chat it. Red chat the word. Red chat the word so only you see it. Yeah. But they have to say it before they purchase. Yeah, because I don't want I want you to not get. No one's gonna do that, but you know what I'm saying. Hey, Miss V, how you doing? What's going on? All right, I'm gonna read KT Fine's profile. Let's check it out. Are you gonna come selling on here, Aussie? So good. Nice. Okay, look at this, you guys. KT Finds 4.9, 541 reviews. Sold almost 3K items. 1 day ship. 1 day ship. That's a good average ship time. She's a third generation antique dealer selling treasures since she could reach the countertops. A little wee bit child. Specialized. She does have beautiful jewelry, you guys. I have seen it. Unique quality pieces with a story to tell. Your trust is her priority. Oh, they won't be able to click on that link. Yeah, KT Finds, if you share a link, they can't click on it on the app. It doesn't allow them. But if they click on your profile, no, don't be sorry. Um, I'm surprised would not let you post it. Usually they don't. Usually it flags it. They just can't click on it, but they have to click on your picture. If you click on her picture, her little PFP, it'll take you to see profile. Click on profile, and then she has 23 upcoming shows. Oh, thank you. It's from one of my reels. I just did a quick screenshot. Yeah, it's trying to pause it and to get a decent pic. I know I got to put my logo back up. That's because one night I was changing it to people's pictures. Any coins? How are you doing? Hello. No coins. Okay, you're telling me about the Arizona. Lisa, I don't have coins. I'm not a coin collector. Corn tortillas, roasted chilies, chopped small nachos. Look, everybody's gonna be hungry now because of cafe. Chopped fresh tomatoes, tomato, lettuce, grilled beef. Mm, maybe more. Fresh cilantro. Oh, that sounds really good. And then just put on it, smash D's chips, step on D's chips so they're crumbs. And then I have to eat them with a fork. Yeah, I know now you're hungry. I'm hungry now, but I ate poke bowl earlier. Definitely no avocado for me. I would be in the hospital. Yeah. Question I get asked the most, got Pokemon. I know. Mr. Mayor, how long have you been on Whatnot? Oh, you just ate cereal out of the box. What kind of cereal? You're starving. Go eat something, or just wait. I mean, it's almost time for breakfast. Yeah, let's see. It's almost 5 for you. Since January? Okay, well, I'll tell you something funny. When I started on here, the biggest question besides any Pokemon was literally men's watches. Any men's watches? Not even high, nothing. Yeah. Oh, what a burger is good. That does sound good. I don't have that here. Yeah. Who remembers that all the time? Men's watches was crazy. And men's watches wasn't even a big like category. It's still common, yeah. But Pokemon men's watches, some people mute those words in their show. Yeah. Your son's allergic to it? Oh yeah, no. Mine I'm severely allergic to it. Years ago, I was like 20, so many years ago. Uh I ate some from Taco Bell on a 7-layer burrito, I think it was. Second bite in, I'm on the ground. Yeah. Second bite in, that's it. Yeah. Luckily, I was with two guys at work, and one of them knew CPR. And then they got me. Went to in an ambulance and woke up. Yep, that's how I found out I was allergic to it. And I didn't know, like, one of my oldest brother, I think, is allergic, but he would drink milk to coat it. But I never. It was like, what happened? I do remember eating the burrito like a bite. Now I never got it before ever, and I want to say like this all happened within an like hour. Yeah. But what they knew right away it was something I ate. So he had the thing there, and it's like, did you eat anything different? I'm like, well, I had this burrito with avocado, and I don't eat that. He said, well, you're probably really severely allergic to it. like 20. Oh, got any tools? I haven't seen that one in a long time. No, they want the mechanism because they get the mechanism and they swap it out to a better watch. You're allergic to chocolate? Really? It is scary though, because I had no clue. I had no clue. But right away, I remember taking a bite and being itchy. And then my throat was like red with like white spots on it. And then I didn't, that was after. Then they gave me like a shot or two. And then I don't really remember any of the in between from after the second bite. And it wasn't like a huge bite, it was just like a bite. Um, I just remember like feeling tightness. Yeah, and then that was it. And then the guy, luckily he knew CPR, or forget it. But I was like 20 years old. Yeah, I can. Like I can have products that have avocado oil, but I don't. And then after I had my son, and then anyway, after I had to do all this patch testing where they see what you're allergic to, and avocado and raspberries were like the two things, but avocado was bad. So I had to have an epinephrine shot, or was it epinephrine? Yeah, an epi shot. I had to carry that around, but I never ate it. I was always real careful. And if I went to like a place and they were like some kind of avocado, I wouldn't eat there because cross contamination, like it would be so high. It's like going to a salad place that, or an Italian restaurant, right? Like my niece is allergic to mushrooms as I am to avocado, like bad. And it will kill her. Now, avocado, since that was so many years ago, your system kind of changes, right? Um, yeah. And so when your system changes, so after I had my son, I told my husband, "Oh, I want to go out for sushi." So we are going out with all our friends. Well, what's on sushi? Freaking avocado. Not thinking, right? Not thinking because here I am, kind of pregnancy brain still. And I ordered like I don't remember. I ordered a rainbow roll, a rainbow roll. It was so good. I ate one piece, and I was like, it tastes this the salmon tasted so good on that part, and I was like, I look at it and I went, oh my gosh, there's avocado. So I was to the girl, I'm like, can I get a cup of milk? Like emergency, like fast, because I could feel my throat closing. And then my husband's like, oh my gosh, you just didn't even think about it, huh? And I'm like, I didn't. So she brought me milk and I drank a whole bunch of milk, but my throat was like really tight and it hurt so much. I couldn't, but I didn't have to go to the ER. It wasn't as severe. And I think the milk actually helped. Um, but then I went because it was that whole like all the lymph nodes I guess on this side were really swollen, and so I went to the doctor and she's like, yeah, you're still really allergic, but your system changed, so the milk helped. It coats it. Yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, I haven't done that, and now I think I know. It was just weird. It's like, and it also the texture of it's like Play-Doh. I just think it's I can't eat that. My husband's like, he loves it. The kids love it, but still I mean, that was many, many years ago, but that would suck to like that happen again. Yeah, it was fine though, but it was still, now it's like if I go for sushi, I don't, I still make sure they make me it fresh and I tell them no avocado, I have an allergy. Like I went to Sprouts, right? And they make sandwiches that have avocado. So I just asked the guy, I said, hey, can you make that without avocado? I'm allergic. And the guy got like mad at me. And so I said, but if you can't, it's totally fine. Like I'm pretty cool. And he got like mad and he's like, no, I'm gonna have to clean everything. And he was like yelling at me. And I'm like, dude, I just asked if he could do it or not. It's totally fine. So he literally had to spray the whole area reclean, but it was so dirty anyway. It was like I still got a sandwich, but he put all new gloves and everything. And then like two people behind me came, and I'd never met like really anybody allergic to it. And the girl was like, "Oh, is he cleaning everything?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I have a avocado allergy. I just asked if he could make this sandwich without it." And the guy was just like kind of being a dick. And they go, "Well, we're just about to order it without avocado because she's allergic." I go, "Perfect timing." Yeah, it worked out great. Oh, the guy was about to have a fit because the other person that was supposed to be helping him, they called in sick, so he was making all the sandwiches. Do I make the miniatures? Which miniatures? The mini brands? No, I do not make them. No, it is a nightmare. I mean, I felt bad, but like they're providing a service and it says on there, if you have any allergies, let us know. Yeah, but I'm not going to ever get a sandwich from them again just because of that. Not for me, not and it was like the vegetarian sandwich, but like one of the main things is there's no meat, so I didn't want the avocado. I wanted just something else. Like I think they have like a chicken salad one. But the guy had avocado like all over the place. Like he was like a sloppy sandwich maker. Like everything was getting cross contaminated. So he had to clean it anyway. Yeah, it was bad. But like I said, my niece is super allergic to mushrooms. Like she's had situations where she goes somewhere and they serve that. But I always tell her like, why do you eat there? It's like going to, a place that serves like, Italian food. They're gonna maybe have mushrooms on things. You don't go there and say, I don't want it. Oh, because oh, you guys said you're allergic to up here, huh? Chocolate, pork, maple, real bad. Oh, you're allergic to pork too? Oh wow. What can I ask you what happens if you eat pork? Is it like an allergy? I love this stuff. Without audio, I don't know what that means. I have to go back and read the chat. Yeah, some people can't, right? Oh, you swell? Yeah. Yeah, like I don't want to catch that vibe. KT. I don't want to catch their vibe if they're having a bad day. Like I ask nice. I'm just like, "Hey, I was wondering if I could get this sandwich, but like I have a food allergy and if it's a problem, but I don't want the avocado, I want to get this instead. Is that possible?" Like totally cool. And like that guy freaked out last time. But he did apologize to me after. He was stressing out. Peanuts are a nightmare because there's so many things that put in a bowl. Oh yeah. If you peanut allergies, we didn't have those growing up. Nobody was allergic to that. It wasn't until later on. And I mean there was always like one kid. Now there's a lot of people allergic to peanut butter. And there's so many products. If you read all the labels, it'll say like made in a factory with pine nuts, peanuts, or whatever. And so if you're allergic, like you can't buy that product because if you're that severe, you have to go like completely different diet. You can't buy products like that. You have to spend the money and buy like organic that's in a different kind of factory because people, you know, they don't know until it's too late sometimes when they eat it. You're allergic to bad attitudes. Yeah, same. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, they can't smell it. What's up, Blue? Yeah, sometimes your system changes and you end up with some allergy you had no idea. So you can't smell chocolate at all. Was that before like pandemic? Like always been that way? Thriftworks, what's up? Are you viral yet? Did you see my video? CG, what's up? What's going on? Since high school, we're talking about allergies. Yo, Chubby Bunny, Chubby Bunner. Oh my God, I put it on TikTok because I can't send it to you. It's so huge. I recorded the whole thing for you. If you want me to take it down, tell me I will. I put it on TikTok with a chat so you can watch it. I don't get that many views, so Oh shit, it's got 2 million views. It was so good, so much fun. Yeah, in the 80s, you can't smell bleach or farts after COVID. I mean, the farts would be great not to smell, unless they're your own. You want to make sure they're not bad. Yeah. What's going on? I can't believe it's almost 2 a.m. and here I am. Yeah, I tried to send it to you. It's like 7 minutes long, and I tried to shorten it, but it's still too big. Yeah. When I tried to text it to you, because it sends it like as an iCloud file, it doesn't want to let me. I don't know what to do. I think it's my phone. I got to change some of the settings. Yeah, I wonder why you can't smell bleach because that's a strong smell, like super strong. I bleach I don't smell right away, but it hits my eyes. Like we used to go to this little boba shop I would take my daughter to, and the lady cleaned with like bleach. She didn't dilute it at all. So you could walk by the front of this boba place and smell the bleach. It was so strong. And I think it's like literally against the health department to have it that strain. Like it was 100%. Like she didn't dilute it with anything. I think you're supposed to. I don't know though. You were sniffing a bottle of it. You thought I'd gone bad. I was splashing it all over the place in the kitchen. My husband come running and say, "Oh my gosh, CG, are you wearing a towel?" No, she's in a bathrobe. Hello. Is she saying she wearing a towel? Hey, McRib spreader. I'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the shits and giggles. It was fun. I can't believe that. So you couldn't smell it. I know it's almost 5 for you guys. She just barking. She's in here for the sleepy. Yeah, I appreciate you. Wow. So did you say that was before the pandemic? All right, let's see. Oh, he shared it. Oh, I was just teasing. I see we saw CG pop in. And so I said, she just came for the sleep. She's probably waking up 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's almost 5. I'll probably rate it like 2 o'clock. Oh, I don't know. I don't know too much. Yeah, so I'm on the West Coast. I'm in California. So I'm at 1:52 a.m. Pacific time. Doesn't bleach react with urine or something? I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Aussie. Gotcha. Gotcha. What's up? Oh, you're central, right? What's going on, Gotcha? How you doing? Are you still on YouTube? Gotcha. We're just shooting the shit over here. Shooting the breeze. I forgot YouTube doesn't like cussing. I don't really cuss a ton. Um yeah, I don't know. I see I feel like I have read something like that, but I'm not totally sure. Yeah, I don't know. Oops. For what? Oh, saying shit. Yeah, but it's not. I'm you guys have known me long enough now, like you heard me if I cuss or not. I won't tell anybody F you or anything in here. I won't. I'll just block them or kick them out. But I don't tend to do that. Got other things to do. Yeah. I think, yeah, you guys follow me on TikTok. Um, I post some clips. I got a new one I got to make. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. And you know what? I totally get it. Like I have had this conversation with people about cursing. I'm who I am, and if it's like someone comes in and they're offended, I don't cuss a whole bunch. But I still cuss. I'm a human. That's my freedom, right? But like people that say like F this, F that, like constantly, I get that. I totally see why people don't want to go in those streams. But I'm not offended by it. Like it doesn't hurt my feelings because I don't take anything personal like that. But I understand why people are shopping. They might be watching whatnot with their kids or whatever in the same room, but it's not my responsibility. That's up to them if they want to let their kids view it or not. Um, you know, and no judgment or anything. I mean, some of the smartest people do cuss a lot, just saying. High intelligence. It's a studies on it actually. Um, yeah, you don't give a damn. I don't really either. But I have been in some streams where I'm just like, do they even realize how many times they just said the F word? What's up, Emmanuel? It's crazy. Like when I first went on this app, I'd go into like card streams for like Pokemon cards because I like to buy those. And some of the guys would just be like every other word. And I didn't care. But then they started telling the people like F you because they would get mad their card wouldn't sell for like a high amount. It didn't get bid up. Yeah. But I just would leave those streams. Like, yeah, it wasn't for me. Yeah, I would just leave. I can find something better to do than be cursed at for what is this? My twin is on. We're gonna raid her. Wait, it's like 5 a.m. She up early. All right, I found someone we could raid because you're all like sleeping. It's that time, or some of you are starting your day. Tonight's been fun. We had a nice chat. So let's raid over to my twin. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for your purchases. It was a lot of fun. So we're gonna rate our my twin. I can't. She's doing a late night pop up. I don't know how long she's been on. Let's see. Oh, she's been on just for a few. Um, is that hilarious, Surfworks? I wanted to screen record it for you because you know when you're. I knew you're. I actually knew you were gonna win because I know you've been practicing. I know you've been practicing, and I wanted to screen record it, and I wanted you to be able to enjoy it. And I never get to send you the clips because they're too damn long. You are. You were like into it, but I knew you were gonna win it. Yeah. I mean, it was pretty close. CG had like 27, was it? What do you call a rabbit raisin? Let's hear it, Baby Huey. Baby Huey, where did you go? Were you here the whole time? And I know you don't mind me putting it in there. The best was when you like you were laughing and spit it out. I was dying. If you guys want to watch it, it's on the TikTok. But the comments were the best. You're doing some baking. Oh, nice. Sometimes when I read the chat, it puts you off. Yeah, the vibe, right? Because people write all kinds of random stuff. I know. I didn't. You're the only one that I screen recorded, but it was so funny. I clipped a whole bunch of people though on TikTok. Yeah, I put it on there, and he's cool with it. So, yeah, I like to try to screen record, and I knew it was a short train, so I just did. I think I just did the whole thing. You just reposted it. It's great. I hope it goes viral. Yeah, it didn't seem to like cut off the quality of it because it's a long one. I think they only want you to have a couple minutes. Yeah. Oh, and Ingram, how funny. Yeah, I saw it. It tagged me. I know. You got a heap. I don't see those. I don't know. Does anybody see those? Did you take a screenshot of it? That's weird. Yeah, I haven't seen any of those at all. I think they were like a bug. I don't really know. Question mark. Yeah, what's up? You have a question? Oh, I was back in the chat reading. Yeah, I want to see it if you have one. I can't see it. So apparently there's like some bug. I don't know if it's a bug or what. I don't know how, but they come into your chat and then it says your referral link join with a little waving hand. But I can't see them. I think mods and then can you guys see those? You never seen it? I have a couple screenshots. I'll share them with you. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. You found out they are real people, but they're not joining from my referral. They're the spammers or something. Yeah. Did you send it, Aussie, or no? Let me see. Yeah, it's very weird. Hmm. Okay. Well, you could just send it to me. No, I would see it. I don't see it in my show. I'm in both chats, my show in both chats. I don't see them. And I have to show it to Whatnot. I haven't yet. Yeah, that's why I think it's some kind of bug of some sort. How did they test in your show? Oh, just to look at the profile? No, I know, but they're not really. They're random accounts posting some, or it's some glitch where that stays with their name. Maybe they're a referral of someone else and it just shows that they joined. Yeah. No, some of them have real accounts and some of them are uh basically new fresh accounts. I have checked them out. But there's some tagline like that tagline staying with their account, but I don't see it. Yeah, no, I've tested it just to see. Okay, we're gonna raid over to my twin. Yeah, they're always like kind of new accounts. Yeah. So they could be like a troll account. But the weird part is I don't see them and other people don't see them. But Aussie sees them. I've seen them in other people's shows. It's really weird. But I don't worry about it. I'm like, whatever. But I want to know, like, you know, I know. Can you believe my twin is on? My twin is amazing. She's doing late night. She probably knew I'd raid her too. Shenanigans. Okay. If you know who my twin is, you'll see in a minute. She's awesome. She's selling it looks like women's clothing. So she's got cute jeans and clothes over there. You see it when you're selling? Yeah, I don't see it at all. Good night, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for your purchases. I appreciate you guys. So we're gonna go see my twin, secondhand sarcasm. When we get over there, just drop some eyeballs. Drop some eyeballs. Hearts, whatever you want. All right, friends. I will be back tomorrow night. And then don't forget, Tuesday morning is Coffee Talk. We're going to talk all about Whatnot. So it's like an open Q&A seller support chat. That's at 9:23 in the morning. That's literally my only daytime show for now. But I will be adding a second chat show because I'm going to cut down my time on the chat shows. Yeah, so I'll do 2 days a week, but it will be less time. Yep. All right, friends. I'll see you later. Have a good sleep or a bright, beautiful morning, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.